Hey, it's Brandon Stiles, and today we're checking out a really cool software called Designrr. So Designrr essentially takes any of the assets you already have, whether it's a blog post or a video or just even something typed up, and it automatically changes it into an ebook. One of the hardest parts about creating content or putting a lead magnet together for your sales funnel is making the ebook. It takes forever. You've got to make little micro adjustments into whatever program you're using to create the book, and then everything will shift over and you're mad and you want to tear your hair out, etc., etc. Well, Designrr takes all of that away. It creates the ebook for you. It's literally just a copy and paste job. So today I'm going to show you how to create a really good looking ebook using Designrr. And if any of this is helpful to you today, please subscribe and click the little bell to get notified of new videos, and we'll see you in there. Let's dive in. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to designrr.io, and that's design with 2 R's.io. Now if you scroll through this, you can get a little bit more information about what they do. You can get some of the pricing, some of the features. But again, what it's doing is essentially taking any blog post, any video, any just kind of piece of content you have, a podcast, and it's transcribing it to an ebook and then creating that ebook from a series of really good looking templates, I think. So let's go from the very beginning, sign up, and let's actually create our own ebook. So I'm gonna go to get started. You can check out the monthly plans right here, $29 a month, all the way up to $99 for transcription hours and different templates and things like that. But we're just going to do this business one right here, and we're gonna start a free 7-day trial. Fill in my information. All right, and once that's done, we're going to access Designrr Business right here, and we can get started. It's that quick. The creator right here, Paul Bannister, who's put together a really cool piece of software, is going to show you a little video that you can watch if you want to get started. Otherwise, you can just log in and we can do this. So here's the username. All right, here we are on the main screen. So let's try the new design. I have not seen this. And that's another cool thing about this, is that it's a very new piece of software, so this stuff is always improving. As you can see, I've done 2 sample projects, but what we're going to do today is we're going to create an ebook based off of one of my YouTube videos. So you're just going to go to start a new project, and then you've got a couple of options here. You can start from a template, a Google Doc, import from YouTube, start from scratch, import from a video, etc. So we're going to choose import from YouTube. I'm going to go find a YouTube video right now, one of my YouTube videos. Already got one pulled up right here, so we're just going to copy this and we're going to paste the file here. We're going to give it a title. This was called, I just forgot what it was called, 5 Tips to Improve Your Website's UI. So that's something that would make a good lead magnet title, right? 5 Tips to Improve Your Website UI Design. We're not going to do a footer link, but you can put your website here if you'd like to. Or you can upload it from a disk, but we're already on YouTube, so we're just going to import it from there. You click next, and now it's going to convert the file. So it's going to take the video file, strip out the audio, and actually transcribe it for you. Now you're going to have to go through this. It's not going to be 100% accurate, but if you've spoken clearly on your YouTube video, it's going to be pretty close, like in the 85–90%. So you're going to touch it up a little bit, but it's going to take out an overwhelming amount of time for actually creating this thing. So I'm going to pause the video. Sometimes this takes about 5 minutes, and we'll be back once this gets done converting. I'm back. That took about 5 minutes or so. It's a shorter video. So this gives you the new file name, how long the video was, the time it took to transcribe. So it was 3 minutes. They're going to email us when it's ready, and then it shows you how many minutes of transcription you have left this month. So we're going to click Start Transcription. It's going to submit that, and then in just a couple of minutes, we're going to have a fully transcribed video. So you can see how easy this is. You're not having to sit there and type out your YouTube videos and import it into a template and then rearrange it. It does it all itself. So now it's going to show us the drafts, and here is our file that we're just creating, and we can give it a different name. Oh, it's still in progress. Can't create it yet. All right. So we've got to wait a few minutes. It says it's going to email us, and when it's done, you're going to see a status of transcribed. Right now it says in progress. So again, I'm going to pause the video and take a couple of minutes, and we'll be back when it's done transcribing. And I'm back again. That took about 2 or 3 minutes. Not bad. I'm going to refresh this, and hopefully this status will change to complete, transcribed. Awesome. So what we can do is we can click on this. First of all, we can rename it. So I might change this to, oh, this is not the rename section, but you can see what's going on. So this has transcribed it. So there's a couple of misspellings here, right? Like here, you can actually go in and edit this. So I would change it to Brandon Styles. Pretty rich text editor here too. You can add in links, you can add in pictures, and I think if you hover over these, yeah, play from that moment, pause, you can kind of see what's going on. So if you maybe the transcription machine got something wrong, you can play the movie and it will tell you exactly what's being said. Another really cool feature is that it will pull screenshots from different parts of the YouTube video. So maybe screenshots that it deems are important or helpful to creating your content, it will pull from that. So you can see here's me. It's also pulled a screenshot from the video. Here's some more of me. And then you're just going down and just double checking this, right? So it allows you to double check your video, but it's all transcribed out. I haven't had to do anything. I've had to wait like 2 or 3 minutes, and this is all ready to go. So if you think this looks good, you might go through here and edit stuff. You can probably add in chapter blocks and things like that. As you can see, there's a whole suite of editing tools over here. You can grab screen from the current fragment of the video, save a draft, you can convert, you can remove images, add images, things like that. It's really, really cool. So once you're done and you're happy with the transcription, you're going to go to Done for Now and choose a template. And now you're going to be able to pick from all of these different templates that they have, and they're adding new templates all the time. So I'm just going to pick one right here. Maybe we want to do something, since this is a kind of techie video, we might want to pick something techie. So this is, even though it says relationships, it's kind of techie looking. So I'm going to use this. And just like that, they have fit in everything into this ebook. Like you haven't had to do anything, right? It populates the images, it populates the text, it formats it, and it looks really amazing. Now you also have an opportunity to go in here and edit as well. So if I wanted to change this, I could change it to 5 UI tips for your website. And obviously that's a little big, so I might go in here and change it from 72 to, let's say, 36. It's a little bit small, maybe 48. And then I might want to change the display. Maybe we change it to a Remo or something like that. You can delete, you can rotate it. So it's basically a free editing UI interface to create ebooks with. And if you come over here, you can see all the different stuff you can add. So you can add a new article, cover pages, you can add calls to action. So maybe halfway through the book, maybe right here, I wanted to add a call to action. Here's some space. So you can click that, you drag it over here. Let's see, where did it go? Drop down here. And then you can plug in your call to action and you can link to your website, right? So you can even type something like Brandon Styles / buy now. And you can even link to an email address, link to a download, a label, or whatever. I'm going to stick with the URL right here for the web page. So when people click that, let's see if it does it here. It will take you, you can see down at this bottom left part of the screen, this is going to take you to Brandon Styles / buy now. So it creates a PDF. You can also see that we've got a really rich text editor right here. So maybe with this button, if we wanted to add a background drop shadow, we could do that. So let's add like a really obnoxious big shadow. So see, you can add that. And you can also change things. So up here, you can add a title. So let's keep with our 5 UI website design tips. You can also change this background color if you wanted to. So let's see how we do that. Maybe we go to elements. And we can go to layout. As you can see, you can change the column type. So a 4-column row, a 1/3 column row that's split up. You can change the typography. You can add a divider, a block quote. You can link to Facebook. All kinds of really, really good stuff in here. You can toggle the header and footer. So there you can turn it off. I didn't want to do that, so I'm going to hit Apple Z, and it takes us back. And then select the page. Choose a background image for the page. So you can do that too. Edit the page, clear the formatting. Awesome. So there are a ton of things you can do. You can even change your template. So let's say I'm just not feeling this. I might want to change it to this lookbook template. You just click it, and then automatically it formats it into this. You can go in and make little edits as well. So maybe I want to close that space right there, and maybe I want to add some space right here, and maybe add some space right here. Gosh, it's just super cool, and it's going to save you a lot of time. So then you can go down to settings. All right, let's apply the template first. Look, this also creates a table of contents for you, so you can add a table of contents. You can look at an inspector, and this is going to edit your styles. Gives you a couple settings right here, so you can choose to auto-save. You can choose to add page numbering. Here's where you can control your headers and footers, things like that. Let's get on to info. So this is just a little bit about the project. And then a tour of course, you can, if you need to, you can take a tour that's showing you what all is going on. So again, a really quick and easy tool that creates quick lead magnets, or should I say creates lead magnets very quickly. Finally, you can publish this. So you click publish. You optimize the images, which basically makes them compressed and smaller for smaller file types. So if you wanted to send this over an email, it's a lot quicker and you're not going to hit the spam inboxes as quickly. You can also choose what format you want. So do you want a PDF? Do you want a Kindle format, so a Mobi, an EPUB, or HTML? Title it something, so let's just call it 5 UI website design tips. You can add the author name, so Brandon Styles, and a description if you want, and then you export it. I don't know, my browser blocked a pop-up window. Let's open it. Cool. As you can see, it's hosted on AWS, and here is our book. So it's 17 pages, and just like that, you have created an ebook or a lead magnet, whatever you want from a video, something that's already created. Let's download it. It downloads right to our, let's change that to make it a little bit more attractive. And it downloads right to our computer. So if we come over here, it is sitting right there. We open it up, and boom, there is our book, all created and ready to go. So of course I didn't spend a ton of time editing this because I was showing you how it worked, but it populates everything. It's so easy. It grabs screenshots. We didn't have to do any of this. Now let's look at some other features that Designrr has. So you can come under the Media Manager, and here's where you can upload any photos or videos or documents that you might want to add later on. So it's kind of a central location to house your content. Here's where you can take a look at your drafts. So maybe you haven't finished a project yet and you wanted to come back to it. Of course, you can add users, so if you have a team of people here then that want to co-collaborate on different documents, you can add them here. And under content, it's kind of a blog area where they give you ways to improve your content creation, like creating a content calendar, keeping your blog updated, and things like that. So hopefully, as you can see, Designrr is a very cool, very powerful tool that's getting better all the time. Even when I first used it about a month ago, it has already improved. They've already added a new design to it. They've got a really good help functionality. You can record, like submit a screen recording if you're having any issues. So just a very well thought out product that's getting better every day. So that is Designrr. Hopefully you have found a way to more quickly make lead magnets to turn blog posts or old videos or even old podcasts into lead magnets that you can send to your subscribers, your customers, things like that. Just continuing to increase value on your website so that people will reach out, that you can help people and continue to build your revenue and your customer base. Click below. I have an affiliate link if you wanted to try Designrr out. I make a little bit of commission off this so that I can help continue to make these videos, but no big deal if you just want to check it out by yourself. But it's a really cool product. The email and the response times for any questions have been amazing. Again, check out Designrr to quickly create ebooks and grow your business. Again, I'm Brandon Styles. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if this was helpful, and I'll see you next time.